Why do I have glitter on my face? What in the world? Hey guys, it's me, Topanga the pizza puppy. It's me. Me. I'm so sorry I haven't posted. Like, I thought it was gonna be weekly, but then I started school and I screwed up, and like it's not even like days of the week anymore. It's just like block schedules and the sounds of school bells ringing. But this is awkward. I had an introduction planned out, but I forgot it midway of recording, you know, all this, so we're just gonna get going here. So I've been wanting to do this for a long time, actually, since literally last August. I thought this was gonna be kind of a good time because next month is gonna be really big for me in regards to concerts, and actually I didn't have a reason, I just wanted to do it. What I'm gonna do is I have this drawer full of just tickets and wristbands and stuff that I've gotten from concerts and stuff, so I just thought I would like give a backstory behind it and like my experience with the bands and the concerts and stuff. And why am I talking so freaking fast? So it's not in any specific order, I'm just reaching in and grabbing whatever, so let's see how this goes. So this was the ticket to see Weezer and Panic at the Disco. That was what, August, right? It has the date right there, me. Are you freaking kidding me? This is actually a VIP ticket, and I can't even express how thankful I am that I got this. My best friend gave it to me. Like, she was staying with us for a while, and then she was like, hey, I have enough to get VIP tickets. Let's get VIP tickets. I just say get. And it was like a day before, and we were so nervous because we weren't sure if we were going to get in the mail fast enough, but we did, and we were so excited we actually started crying in the kitchen. And yeah, probably one of the best concerts I've gone to. We had our box seats, and we had our like little chairs, a nice area, and we shared it with like an old couple, and they were super nice. We had waiting staff who were like giving us water all the time. Then we had free food and air-conditioned bathrooms. The air-conditioned part is really special because it was August in Arizona in an outdoor arena. Yeah, but I got to see my two heroes, Weezer and Panic at the Disco, so thanks, Savannah. This was for the Boys of Summer tour, which was the second time I've seen Fall Out Boy. That was also with my best friend Savannah. I saw Max and Hoodie Allen opened, actually, and unfortunately Wiz wasn't there either, and I was kind of bummed about that. But it was also outdoor in August, and it was super hot, but it was really fun, and we had the best time of our lives. And we were like front row of one of the sections, if that makes sense. There's that walkway kind of place. There was also a plane flying by. It looked huge because it was right near the airport where the theater was. I just see it like flying. Savannah, she turns around, she's like, Topanga, look, it's Max. And like I wasn't really paying attention. I was looking at the plane, and she's like, Max, it's him. And I'm standing there like an idiot watching I'm watching an airplane. And so she grabs me by the shoulders and spins me around. She's like, hey, Max, and she calls, and she's like, Max. And he turns around and stops and smiles and winks at her. And I swear to God, I didn't catch any of this. I was too busy looking at a plane, okay? And she's having a meltdown, and then I'm like, what? She's like, did you not see that? I'm like, no, I didn't. I'm sorry, that was a really pretty looking plane, and I've been watching the X-Files too much. It was probably a UFO. So yeah, that was my Fall Out Boy experience. This ticket was for Hounds, which is one of the most, I can't talk right now. Which was one of the most recent concerts I've been to, and probably one of my favorite ones that I've gone to. It was a really super like intimate venue, so like I was literally front row, and like I could have reached out and touched Brent's shoes if I wanted to, or whatever. And like it was really awesome because it wasn't even like a concert, like if they were going out and like playing in front of people. It was like if they were in their garage or something, like having a jam session. And it was really awesome, super intimate, and I can't even. Then afterwards, I actually hung out with the band. They were having like a meet and greet, and they came into the crowd, and we were talking with everyone. And it was really awkward because I am the most anxious person ever, and I have no idea how to communicate, and I ramble. Like, I don't know when to stop speaking. Like, I'm a fairly quiet person at first, but then like once I start talking, I can't stop talking, and I get distracted in the middle of the sentences, and then I start going on from ow. I go off from like talking about one thing to talking about another thing, and everyone's like, how did you get from here to here? And I'm like, I don't know, I don't even know, I started this conversation. So that's kind of what happened, and I just start doing nervous ramblings, and it was kind of embarrassing, but they were super cool. And they like signed stuff for me, and they talked to me, and then Seth was talking to me about drumming, and it was just really awesome. And I actually might see them again next month, so that's super bomb. Super bomb. Super bomb. This was a Particle Music Festival, which was the first time I saw Fall Out Boy, and also my all-time first concert. That was a really long day, very nerve-wracking too, because again, I'd never been to a concert. It was just really amazing, because I saw a bunch of my favorite bands all in one day. I saw New Politics, Knox Hamilton, Echo Smith, I saw Milky Chance, Revolution, and then Fall Out Boy was headlining that day. So it was super hot, but super amazing, and it was like right near the water. So like at night when the concert ended, you could see all the lights like on the water, and then like people like boating. It was really amazing. I don't even know where to start. I just have a lot of great memories about that day. This ticket was for I can't talk. This ticket is for the first time I saw Lights. I love Lights with all my heart, and that day I actually had an interview with her, and again, I'm a nervous rambler, so half of the things I said didn't make sense. Half of the things I said didn't make sense. But she totally, you know, went along with it. She was super nice, and she's like a trooper for somehow not dying in the middle of my rambling. This was a ticket for Lindsey Stirling. I love Lindsey Stirling, but also Lights was opening for her that day. The show was amazing. It was amazing to see Lights and Olivia Summerlin. Then I saw Lindsey Stirling, and she did like a medley of video game themes, and it was amazing. So this is a kind of a good story. I mean, it's a pretty good story for me at least, because it's like really awesome. This was when I saw Max for the second time. I love Max obviously, and I'm also a huge fan of Call Me Charisma. Max was on Snapchat saying, hey, I'm gonna be doing a scavenger hunt here, and you guys have to find the tickets and you'll get free tickets. So I was actually in piano practice, and I was like checking like under my piano, like, is there updates yet? Oh my god. Right when I get out, he updates, and I recognize exactly where he put the tickets, because I mean, I grew up here and I know pretty much all of downtown like inside and out. I just remember me and my parents like got in the car, and we were literally 2 minutes away from where he put the tickets, and we just went down there, and we were running across streets. We ended up finding the tickets, and like there was a bunch of other people in cars driving around trying to figure out, you know, where the tickets were, and we ended up getting the tickets, which was really amazing. And then I tweeted him about it, and he tweeted me back, and I probably started crying. These were the tickets for when I saw, I forgot what they call. Oh, it says right here, dummy. They called it the Wilderness Politics Tour. That was the second time I saw New Politics, but the first time I saw Andrew McMahon. And also the Griswolds and Lolo, and it was by far one of the best concerts I've been to. And it kind of goes into more stuff in this box of random trash. I'm a huge fan of New Politics, so obviously I went to a New Politics concert. I did everything I could to get to like the front of the barrier, and I did. I was right on Soren Hansen's side. It was really awesome because during the concert he kept like pointing to me and like singing in my direction, and like, you know, it was really awesome. In the middle, he like kept looking at me and like smiling, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm such a child, I'm such a girl, I'm freaking out. And right after that song, which was the end of their set, he comes down into like the pit, and like he kneels over the stage where the pit was, where I was. He throws this straight at me, but the crowd in front of me, because I was like a couple rows back of people, and they're all like way taller than me, they all just go for it at the same time, and you just see like this mountain of hands just going up into the air, and like them like flinging around to try and get the pick. All of a sudden, I had my hands like this for some freaking reason. It falls from like the pit of hands right into mine. I didn't even realize it, and like everyone looked around for it, and then I was like, oh my god, it's in my hand right now. It is physically inside my hand. I shoved this in my pocket, and I was an emotional wreck after that. Then Andrew McMahon came out, and he had like his goldfish on his piano, and it was really awesome. And he put on one of the best shows I've seen in a very long time. He actually kept coming into the crowd, and like during, I think it was maybe Cecilia and the Satellite, he comes into the crowd and he held my hand during the song. Then like during one of the last songs, he came out with like those rainbow things that like kindergarteners, I can't, oh my, kindergarteners, or elementary students, whatever, like the ones that they use and they put like the frog in the middle and like they flap it around and whatever. He came out with that, and while he was running, he like was throwing fortune cookies, and like he fist bumped me and high-fived me and gave me a hug over the barrier, and I died. Then after, I actually had a meet and greet with New Politics, the first actual meet and greet I've done. Amazing guys, and I was so nervous I didn't even say hi or anything, and I feel so bad for it. But my parents were there, and they were like, hey, we love you guys, we've been listening to you for years, and I've been listening to them since I was like 7, right? So I was like a wreck, and I was wearing my Fall Out Boy shirt that day. I did that mostly because, I mean, we all know that New Politics toured with Fall Out Boy and good friends with Fall Out Boy, but also I had seen them the same day as Fall Out Boy, so I wore that shirt. As soon as I came up the stairs where the meet and greet were, where all the guys were, they like just start screaming, they're like, Fall Out Boy! And I was like, oh my god, oh my god. So we take the picture, and then they noticed I was with my family, and they were like, hey, you guys are a family, right? And we're like, yeah, we're a family. They're like, you could take a picture. Let's take a family photo. Oh my god, let's take a family photo. Oh my god. Our brains are exploding because we're a family. I didn't notice what was going on, so I turn around because there's a tap on my shoulder, and it's David, and he's like, oh, you can get in the picture if you want. It would be amazing if you could get in this picture. We can make it a family photo. And I'm like, that wasn't really adorably nice. I love you. So I got in the picture, and we talked, and then I left. And then after, we went to go get pizza down the street, and like the Griswolds were eating there, and like we talked to them for a little bit, and it was just a great night. It was a great night.